I'm watching a movie at 4:15, and you text back at 11 o'clock at night saying, what movie? Bitch, the movie is over. I've already took a shit, took a nap, like, bitch, you disgust me.
What's going on, world? And this is another Q&A video. I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences, and I'm gonna have to sneeze soon. I feel it in my nose. Don't you hate when you have to sneeze, you feel it coming out and it just don't come out? Don't you hate that shit? Subscribe to my channel because there's a lot of shit coming on here. Everybody's asking me about BGC Season 0. Look, if y'all follow me on Instagram, and if y'all follow me on Twitter, and if y'all follow me on Facebook, hell, if y'all just pay attention, I told y'all BGC Season 0 was coming out in September. That is the plan. Right now, I have one bad girl confirmed to be one of the voices, and 3 guys from Love Games confirmed to add their voices to it, and I'm waiting on their voices. I have all the other voices done for every episode, but I'm not going to air or premiere BGC Season 0 until all the episodes are done. I'm not doing that anymore. I've learned my lesson. I try to bring out something and then shit happens and then I don't bring it out. Once everything is done, I'll trickle it out, and it will premiere on Monday at 8 o'clock. That's what we're doing. That's how it's gonna go. Actually, it might be on Tuesday since it'll be running alongside BGC. But anyways, let's get to these questions that y'all asked on Instagram. And mind you, there's 2 questions I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna answer. Who I've slept with is none of y'all my business, okay? And anything about my sex life, like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Y'all need to know the last time I had sex. Y'all need to know who I'm fucking. Y'all need to know none of that stuff. But anyways, Magic_Lambert wants to know, have you watched this show on Netflix called Since 8? I think you will like it. I haven't. I think I saw the beginning of an episode and then I kind of fell asleep. Not because it was boring, but I haven't watched it. And then I haven't been on Netflix because I've just been working and getting back into the full swing of things of being a human slave like the rest of y'all motherfuckers out in this world, working 40 hours a week. So so I haven't seen it. But I'm gonna look into it because it's been mentioned to, like a lot of people have suggested that I watched it, so I'm going to. Chazden316, I get this question a lot. Who's your favorite bad girl? I don't have one. I don't have one because they're all different. So I don't have a favorite bad girl. I just don't. C. Christina Bay, hey Wes, I'm a huge fan. I love all your videos, especially the ones where you're not your character Mona and we see the real you. You're such an inspiration. Never stop making videos. Anyway, my question is, what are your views on polygamy? I saw a while ago you posted something about it and it really piqued my interest. What do you think about it in general? Would you ever consider being in a polygamous relationship? I think I answered this in video 1, but yes, I would consider being in a polygamous relationship if the love between the 3, only 3, I'm not gonna do 4, 5, and 6, that's too much for me. But only if the love between the 3 of us was equal, completely equal, I would be in it. And I was almost in one before I left New York because we were all like beautiful and like I miss them a lot. I miss them a lot. Like I do. I think about them quite often actually. But anyways, I think it's cool. I think to each his own, and if that's something that you want to do, do it. BGC.Loyalty wants to know, will you be doing reviews on the new VH1 reality show Twinning, and how often do you jack off? If the show is good, because y'all know I like my challenge on MTV Challenge, and I heard that this new one for challenge is gonna be hot, but it seems like Twinning is a challenge show. So if it's good, I will, and as often as I can, I do. You know, I think it's a lot safer than actually having sex with people. So I try, but I'm like a sex fiend. So I try though. I try. King_James88 wants to know, I have always wondered, what are you like outside of social media? How do you deal with trust in your inner circle? Ooh, I am not the same outside of social. Like people think that I'm like what they see on the videos is how I am 24. I'm not. I'm very laid back and chill outside of, you know, social media and this entertainment thing. I'm very chill, laid back. Someone would think I'm quite boring, but if you get a drink within me, or if we go into a party, or we at a house party, or we at the pool, or whatever, then I can turn up. But yeah, I'm not the same. And as far as trusting my inner circle, I don't trust anyone. Like anyone, I really don't. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. I've learned not to trust people because people, I feel like, and this is just me talking about me because I know myself, people aren't like me. So the values that I hold in a friendship, 9 times out of 10 are not going to be the same values someone else holds. So my trust is very thin, just very, very thin. I mean, you know, innocent until proven guilty, but my trust is very thin. And we'll just leave it at that. How old are you? I am 30 motherfucking 3. Okay? Y'all keep asking me this question. I don't know. Yeah. Are we still having lunch one day? Yes, girl. Yes, Miss Nicole, Gina. You know, we need to. But I live in Orlando now, so, you know. Larry Tim Bojo. When was the last time you cried and why? I don't know what date it was, but it was sometime last year. Because I felt completely betrayed by someone that at a period in my life, like when I moved to Florida, it was detrimental emotionally for me. And I got involved with someone that I thought could be like my rock while I was going through what I was going through, and then that person completely like hurt me. Or at least that's how I took it. Well, everything that we went through, I took it to heart. And I was like, oh my God, why did you do this to me? Like, why? I'm going through all of this shit here in Florida. And I was crying. Child, bye girl. That guy is so far gone, he is never coming back. Trust and believe you me. Because I was going through a lot. And I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, it was a hot mess. It was sometime in November last year. I was a mess. But I'm better now. Yeah. Cat Nick 24 wants to know, what are your religious beliefs? I don't practice any religion because I believe that practically all of the religions has an underlying foundation of hypocrisy, and I just don't. I like to practice what I preach to a certain extent. Practically, I like to practice what I preach, period. So for me, it's like, I'm not going to sit here and say, you shouldn't have sex before you get married and be out here fucking and thinking I'm praising the Lord and following the Bible to a T. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be like, you can't eat beef or steak or whatever it is that they say y'all can't eat, but y'all still stay going to McDonald's. Like, see, shit like that, I just, you shouldn't commit adultery, but you'll stay cheating on. Like, I can't. It's too much. It's too much. And for me, I just can't. So I don't practice any religion, but I do believe in a higher power. Yes. Magic_Lambert. Who would win in a fight battle? Jean Grey versus Storm. Jean, because she's a telepath. That's all she got to do is say, Storm, go to sleep. Storm, going to sleep. Marvel Girl versus Captain America. I'm not sure what Marvel Girl's powers are, but Captain America is not that bad of a motherfucker. Like, Captain America is just like a superhuman that get his ass beat. So I'm gonna say Marvel Girl, but I don't know Marvel Girl's power. Thor versus Superman. Superman, well, no. I think that anybody can beat Superman up. Why? Because all you have to do is wear an armor of kryptonite and the dude is toast. That's all you gotta do. So anybody can beat up Superman. So Thor has the potential to beat up Superman before Superman has the potential to beat up Thor. Because if Thor is smart and at his highest power-wise, he will fuck Superman up because all he would have to do is be laced with kryptonite. That's it. Everybody gives Superman this, whatever. Catwoman versus Jubilee. Now, I believe that Jubilee today will fuck Catwoman up because Jubilee today is a fighter from what I believe. And Catwoman, she's just a human chick. So Jubilee will fuck her up. Buffy the Vampire Slayer versus V Charmed. I don't know who V Charmed is, but Buffy was a bad bitch and she had strength. So I loved Buffy back before shit changed in season 17. You know, it was like 90 seasons of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But I'm a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I would love for a new Buffy to come out. That's just me. Sailor Moon group versus Teen Titans. Teen Titans will fuck up the Sailor Moon group. Period. Teen Titans versus Justice League. Justice League will fuck up the Teen Titans. Period. But then again, I feel that the Phantom Girl, at her highest, she would do some damage. But Justice League will fuck them up. Wonder Woman versus Miss Marvel. Wonder Woman. Yeah, I'm Wonder Woman. Emma Frost versus Psylocke. Emma Frost. Nightcrawler versus Beast. Nightcrawler. Iceman versus Magma. I don't know who Magma is, but I'm assuming that he has some kind of fire ability. But I don't know. I like Iceman, so I'm gonna say Iceman. Jean Grey versus the Hulk. Jean Grey, because all she has to do, like, Jean Grey at her highest, not the weak bitch, but the strong bitch. Not even before, right before she was Phoenix, or right after she was Phoenix. Like, Jean Grey, because all she had to do was fuck him up mentally, and have him thinking that he's a marshmallow. Like, I don't know. X-Men versus the Avengers. Which X-Men? Because there's so many X-Men in X-Men. So I'm not going to say X-Men's First Class, but I'm going to say X-Men that had Iceman, Storm, Wolverine, Beast, Cyclops, Jean Grey. Like, that X-Men will fuck up the Avengers. Because the only one that can challenge the X-Men will be the Hulk. Everybody else is getting fucked up. Raven from Teen Titans or Scarlet Witch. That's a match. That's the dark chick that I was talking about. Raven. That's a match. Because Scarlet Witch is a powerful, but Raven got some, I don't know, that's a cool ass battle. Catwoman versus Black Widow. That's a match. That's a match right there. Black Widow will fuck Catwoman up. Black Woman will fuck Catwoman up. Mr. underscore Roy underscore Al. What do I have to do to be a part of one of the Culture Club video tapings when I don't live in your city or state? Because I have some great advice to share on different topics being discussed. It's very difficult for you to be a part of the Culture Club if you're not in the same state. Because we do video call-ins. I guess you could do it that way. Whenever we post a video call-ins, just stay glued into my Instagram. And that's a way for you to do it if we do video call-ins. Culture Club is coming back in August, so stay tuned. If you could play in a Marvel movie, what would be your superhero name and power? Leo, because I'm a Leo, and I rep my Leoology till I die. And I would be Blue Marvel, with the ability to teleport. I would be unstoppable. If you don't know who Blue Marvel is, first of all, Blue Marvel is black. First of all, Blue Marvel got a body. And second of all, Blue Marvel is just untouchable. Like, you can't... Like, I think Blue Marvel will fuck Superman up, but, you know, people don't think so. But Blue Marvel has some incredible feats, and people are like, oh, he doesn't have enough feats. I'm like, bitch, bring Kryptonite to the battle. It's a wrap. But I would be Blue Marvel with the ability to teleport. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Okay? Mr. Vesperia 101 wants to know, hi Wes, you're one of my many motivators for fitness, so I wanted to know, how often do you hit the gym? I haven't been in the gym in 3 months, and I actually look kind of frail. Also, what are your favorite animes to watch? My favorite anime to watch is Naruto, when they don't do fillers. That's my favorite anime to watch. Mr. Royale again, what would I have to do to go into business with you? I have this great idea for a show, YouTube series. I think that you would be a great video editor or producer, so I wanted maybe talk business with you. I DM'd you a few weeks ago about it. Don't know how much detail I went into, but you can check it out. And if you don't feel that's a route you want to go down, do you know any other video editors or producers that I could team up with? I don't recall receiving that information, but if you email me via adopt.connection@gmail.com, we can talk. I'm so glad I finally caught you doing a Q&A on IG. I normally missed it. I just want to say, even though I personally don't know you, I freaking love you, bro. You are truly amazing. I was beginning to think I was the only person who thinks the way that I think about certain topics about watching your videos. We share a lot of similar opinions. You have good energy and a good spirit, and I wish you nothing but the best and much success. You're heading in the right direction from brother to trying to make it to another. Thank you so much, Mr. Royale. I appreciate it. What's your favorite number? I don't have one. And why? Because there's too many numbers for me to have a favorite. What's your favorite color? Blue. And why? Because I just love it. And everything that I do embodies blue. What is a great video editing site? Video editing site? Software would be Final Cut Pro X. I love Final Cut Pro X. Well, better yet, when are you coming to Richmond, Virginia? We could hang out, go to a movie or a bar. I've never been to Richmond, and I have no plans on going. What is your favorite alcohol drink? Ciroc Amaretto with lemonade and Sprite. Oh, Jesus. How did you know that you were gay? Gemini, June 18. I knew at the age of 5 when I was looking at the Puerto Rican boy across the parking lot and I dry humped him in my bedroom, I knew I was gay. When was your last relationship and why did it end? Relationship 2007. September 2007, it ended because he cheated on me for a year. He was a pathological liar and he ended up with HIV. You can find me in Fort Lauderdale. Wait. Oops. Incognito _129. Can we have a dance off? I see you doing the belly wine in one of your videos. How about you come challenge a real Jamaican so I can take you to school? Incognito, I'm not trying to challenge nobody, dog. But I will say that in my younger days, you wouldn't have been able to test me. But I would love to see you do a wine video, so go ahead and post it on Instagram and tag me in that. Magic _Lambert, what's your favorite sexual position? I like to bend you over and handle you from the back. Magic I'm not answering that question. Mulatto Snow, what's your dream line up for Begabs season 3? Katia, Leia, the blonde girl from that season. So 3 girls from that season. Let me put this down. Paula, because I love Paula. Jen, because I love Jen. So that's 5 girls. I don't know how many girls they will have in this one. Tanisha. Lyric. Whatever, poetic, just whatever her name is. Morgan. Ashley. Tiffany from season 3. Is it 13 that do it? Portia. Natalie. And one of the girls from season 11. I would like to see Shanae do something too. Yeah. No question here, but I have to say you are so fine and I love your personality. Thank you, Dr. _Boss. Have you ever been in a long-term relationship? Yes. Do you know when the gentleman ball is? No. Dr. _Boss, what's your favorite LGBT YouTube series besides Free Fall? I think I answered this too. But Boys Next Door LA. Dr. _Boss, do you believe that 2 men could raise kids? I've been seeing that a lot. Yes, I do. And what advice would you give to a down low father who wants to come out to his kids? You're grown. They live in your house. Or if they don't live in your house, but you grown. Dr. _Boss, do you believe that cooking is the way to a man's heart? I believe it's one of the ways to my heart, plus some good ass head and cooking and attention. Attention, good ass head, and cooking is the way to my heart. What's the craziest thing you got from a supporter fan of yours out in the street? Oh my god, wait, no, I can't, wait, no, wait, do you know who this is? Do I will never ever forget that moment. I was at work and it was in New York and she was completely flabbergasted and I was like, girl, it's just me. But it was hot though. What was your favorite club to go to when you were in ATL? This black strip club that it closed down, they opened up and closed down, they opened up and closed down, they opened up again. That club, I keep forgetting the name of that club. If you have the chance to date any of the porn stars you interviewed, who would it be and why? My top three. I'm gonna give y'all top three. Arquez first. Why? Because he's verse, and because he's sexy as shit, and because he's just real cool. Like, he's real cool. Arquez, you know what's up. XL next, because he's versatile, although I wouldn't want him to fuck me really. I've been his ass over and handle it. But Arquez is, XL is such a sweetheart. Like, a sweet heart. It's like, why would you want to do any harm to XL? And then the next person would be Ace. Like, he would be number 3, but he's completely a top, and I don't have time for all that. I just don't have time. Well, Arquez is sexy as hell, and I keep saying Arquez. Lord Jesus. Arquez. Anyways, but Ace Rockwood is sexy as hell, and he's all man though. Boy, Dr. Boss, who do you believe have the highest sex drive? Who do you believe have the highest sex drive? Tops or bottoms? I don't know. I don't know. Are you a booty man? Yes, all day, every day. But I don't want a wide, big, jiggly booty. I'm not attracted to that. It's not my thing. I want a nice, firm, not hard like I gotta be able to grab it and grip it and grab it like this, and I like booty, but I don't like too much booty. So if you come to me looking like Nicki Minaj, I'm not for it. I'm just saying. What's your favorite food or dish? Soul food, collard greens, homemade macaroni, cheese, some sweet potatoes, and some baked chicken. Yes. When trying to date someone, when is a good time to ask if he is a top or bottom? From the beginning. I do all that shit at the jump. Because I'm not about to waste 3 months and then I find out you a top and I'm not, no, that would be dumb. C and Dub wants to know why the big boys don't get any love. They do. I respect y'all all day, but if you mean like love in the bedroom, no, that's just not my cup of tea. So, okay, so this girl just asked, how should she approach her baby daddy about his sexuality? If he's down low. Just ask. That's the only way you're gonna get things, that's the only way you're gonna know is if you just ask. So just ask. Seb Martinez 1031. I see how you are always so positive and happy on Instagram, and I wanted to ask, how do you do that? I myself can't go without like 3 hours without at least one negative comment, and I aspire to be as positive as you. I try to be positive all throughout my day because I realize that we are in complete control of how we are going to be throughout the day. So if we have any negativity in us, that's just going to be the rest of our day. Like, case in point, the other day, I think it was Saturday, I was in the house, I was bored as shit. Y'all saw my Instagram. I was posting, I miss New York, I wish I was in New York. I was posting bored, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't until I actually got my little lazy ass, my little lazy black skinny ass up, got dressed, took a shower, got dressed, and went to downtown to meet up with a couple people, and then my rest of the night was fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ended up having a good time. It's just, you gotta get your lazy ass up and just do it. And you gotta stop, get your negative ass out of that funk and just be positive. And do something that's gonna make you feel good so that you'll be good. I'm Wesley from Bacon Nation TV and the Network. Thank you for all these questions. They were interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Thank you. It was fun. It was fun. Anyways, I was in for Anchor Nation TV Network. Deuces. When we come back, had him hemmed up on a tree. He was like, I'm not the one you looking for. You got the wrong one. Then all of a sudden, boom, boom. And then, you know, we see Daryl fighting against them and shooting with the crossbow. And then he's just sitting there like,